Okay, there we go. Spectator menu. Let's get this all set up. Tires, is that what I want? Yeah, I want tires. Enable, enable. I think this is going to be a yellow-white, and I'm just looking quickly over. Broadcast, yeah, full track. Okay, that's all I need. So we got pretty easy. So from the first place to 20th place, yellow. Everybody starting on yellows. So, yeah, and I'm pretty sure you're going to see everybody doing a yellow-white strategy, as this track is high on the tire wear. I don't think you're going to see anybody doing a two-stopper. Well, unless they get damaged and need to pit, or if they're safety cars. Which I am thinking right now, this is Hungary. And it's a tough track to make a pass. You might see some drivers getting frustrated. Or you might see a driver pull a iron ghost on the last lap and dive bomb a guy into the last corner, or rear end them to get them loose so your teammate can win the race. Yeah, I got too aggressive at the end of that race, but just to go to show you that the iron ghost can be can make mistakes too. Everybody's human. We all, when you get in the heat of the battle and everything else, right? Plus, I was looking forward to getting a 1-2 with my new teammate, Quincy. All right, everybody's lining up to the line. Looks like Thomas got disqualified, so his tires might be a little cold off the start. Ronan back in the thing, so he's going to have some spots to make up. All right, guys, let's get ready here. The lights are about to go out, I think. I'm not seeing any lights going at all here. Here we go. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go racing, boys. All right, we're getting off to the start. I'm looking at the back of the pack. I'm hoping it goes to the front. Doesn't look like Andrew was able to get the thing, and it looks like M21 of Mitriani, and we've got a safety car already. Wow, so I don't know what happened. That must have been near the back when we switched views there, but I don't know who that was. Well, it's looking like Captain Keenless was involved in it because he's DNF'd. So unfortunately, he won't be getting anybody's way this race. That's one thing for sure, because he didn't even get to finish the first lap, so I wonder what happened to him. If he got run into, right, can definitely happen. So I don't think you're going to see anybody decide to pit, as, you know, they haven't even warmed up the tires yet. But Andrew did not get the start he wanted, and the new Ferrari driver overtook the spot. Yeah. I'm just wondering if somebody's going to take a chance. See, I don't think you should pit, you know, even if you could go the full distance on a set of whites, because I am thinking to myself that there's probably going to be more of these safety cars, so trying to make an early pit stop, get onto your second set of tires and go the full distance probably won't work, because just because of the fact that there's probably going to be more than one of these safety cars. Right? You know. Now, yeah, Seriton Penna, Ronan DNF. Oh no. something maybe happened, I guess, in the pits. Maybe he ran into somebody in the pits, I'm not sure, but that happened under safety car, so, and you can see I'm just wondering if there's something wrong with maybe the lobby or somebody saying anything. I'm just wondering if maybe I'm supposed to restart, but because it seems a little odd that a guy DNS under safety car. You know what I mean? Yeah, I seen him pull off the side of the road, and he had just changed his tire, so yeah. Well, I don't know what happened there, but that's a shame. That's definitely going to hurt them. No luck for Team Kick this race so far. Andrew getting interfered with on his final hot lap to see if he can contend for pole, and now you have Ronan under safety car, which seems really odd to me, taking a DNF. So he's not going to be able to compete. So more than likely they're going to lose more points in the constructors now. So that's going to make it even tougher for them to get. Yeah, that's too bad. It's too bad yeah, I wonder what happened there. Something must have happened maybe with Penna and Toby, maybe all going in the pit at the same time. But it looked like he had gone in the pit and was retiring off to the side of the track almost. From what I looked, that's the way it looked, right? But like I said, I didn't see it, so I can't really comment on what happened, but that's a shame. All right. Okay, safety cars going in this lap, so we're gonna finally. We've already got 2 DNFs to the race, and we haven't even really got the race started yet. So yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, it looks like all 3 got off to, it looks like Chris, the Sniper, M21, Andrew all got off to a good start. It looks like Andrew might have dodged to the inside. Yeah, he's going for that second place. Can he hold the line on the outside and take the lead, take second place away? Yes, he gets the inside line in that final right, and he gets second place back. Looked pretty clean. Everybody gave each other lots of room. So Andrew got himself back up in the second. And, yeah, and the race begins. M21, so the top 4 that you normally see up near the front, normally Andy might be up there as well, but Andy is no longer with us. So now you got Chris the Sniper, Andrew M21, and Thomas, your normal 4, probably your 4 fastest guys in the league, I would say. Now, mind you, Thomas hasn't had much luck when it comes to his results and stuff like that, because he is far back in the standings. So I think Team Mercedes will miss M21 as their reserve driver. back here. Let's see, Quincy's back there. I think maybe one of these Red Bull drivers, depending on who it was, might be getting a report after this race for that qualifying incident impeding Andrew. I'm not sure which one it was, so we'll have to. Oh, Quincy might have taken a time penalty, track limits warning there. Got a little loose, it seems. He's got himself stuck in between the two Williams boys of Fabian and Mitriani. We got Petrocam. Andrew with the fastest lap. He's in the DRS range, so I imagine you're going to see probably reason why. Here's our new guy, Super Vegeta, in his Alpine. He's in, what do you got, 10th place, which I think is your final point spot. ID Korea, with no assist right behind him, looking to make a pass. And then you got Taste Fernandez, who's behind him, trying to stay in that DRS because he's got no Sibo. Is that Sibo? No Sabo. I don't know. They make fun of me for his name too, but I don't care. Make normal names, would you? We'll call you Mr. No, okay? How about that? The No Sabo. Whatever. Anyways, you know, I just won't talk about you, and then I don't have to say your name. Then we got Sarah Timpano back in 15th. And Dance out of that DRS range. So he's going to be fighting off Tarzan and Toby in the final positions. Yeah. Back of the Packers here. In a little bit of a battle. Toby trying to stay in that. Ooh, got a little under control under his braking. I can see him steering back and forth to keep the car under control into that turn one. That will happen. You can't lose your rear going into turn one. It's one of them types of corners. And my phone just... There we go. There we go. Yeah, sorry. Just checking to see that I got nobody in the thing talking to me other than Mr. Sportelli. Ooh, Toby, looks like he goes a little wide. Gotta watch yourself for them track violations. Chris the Sniper still in the lead. Andrew behind him. Andrew using up all his spurs. Doing his best to stay with Chris, I think. And he's leaving in a hot lap. Now he drops it into so he's pushing hard, I think. And I think he's finding it hard to maintain that pace. Now, I did tell you that this is not one of Andrew's favorite tracks, he was telling me. So he's definitely, looks like he might be fighting that DRS this time around, which is not going to be good for him. That'll definitely put him in a, Super Vegeta gets track limits. It looks like Andrew is having a hard time keeping the pace up. And he's probably going to lose his place here to M21. I don't know if Thomas will be able to get in there. He's too far back. But yeah, it looks like Andrew is struggling a little bit to on the track. Oh, Thomas gets a little loose there. Trying to go inside. It looks like Andrew gets on the gas a little too early. And we got Fatty one, and then we still got Quincy stuck in the middle of the two Williams. And we got Petrocam in the, yeah, they're all in the DRS. Looks like from Fabi all the way down to about Super Vegeta. The new guy are all in the DRS range, and then you've got a big space to yeah, the so SIBO or whatever you want to call yourself. He's quite the thing, and then I guess no Ciobo, he's going to be under pressure now from the both the McLaren and the Ferrari driver of Saratan Penna. And then Dance, not in DRS, is going to be under pressure from the Tarzan, who might swing on by. But I don't think he's close enough to make that pass. And it looks like Andrew, I'm just noticing, right? Okay, because I'm not up there. But it looks like Andrew has is trying a strategy call here, I think. On lap 10, he's going to a set of whites. So he's trying an early undercut here, and quite an early one, okay? Normally you'd be around lap 15, you'd want to be pitting. So he's done quite an early undercut here, and it'll be interesting to see where he comes out. If this undercut works for him or not. Now, I noticed one thing. I can tell you one thing I noticed from my race as I flip around. Now, the only problem is he might be getting held up by some of the other cars here. You can see Penna is trying to block, which is definitely going to affect, y'all, look at this. Yeah, that's going to be so hard for Andrew to make. Saratan Penna. Yeah, he's going to have such a hard time getting by these two. Look at this. No luck for the poor guy. He goes for the undercut, but he's got two slower cars, dramatically slower. Whoa, look at this. You know, sometimes you got to realize when you got a faster car behind you just to give up the spot. The RB of Toby should have just given up that spot there. And it looks like Saratan Penna got out of the way there, realized that he was getting in the way. Now he didn't think, so he did get out of the way. But I think Andrew lost quite a bit of time getting stuck behind those guys, so that undercut that he was trying to do is probably not going to work out so good unless he could make up some time now. Let's see, let's look. Yeah, he's got a nice big gap, so he should be able to start making up some time. And it looked like he did, was able to make up a little bit of time on Thomas. So this undercut for Andrew might actually work out for him. We got Frankie, and it also looks like we had, there's Thomas. Now he's going to be looking to try to get up to, Andrew. He's probably hoping that he can get by Saratan Penna a little quicker than Andrew was able to, but Andrew had to contend with two cars there. And Andrew definitely left space going in that corner, but like I just think the RB should have just backed out, okay, because he didn't have the preferred line going into that particular corner. But is what it is. Definitely, it looked like Andrew was ahead at the time going into that corner, and you know he was probably in a rush. He was on the fresher tires, and it looks like Thomas is going to be able to make the pass, but he is quite a bit behind Andrew. So, but like I said, Andrew struggles a little bit on this track, so he might be able to make up that time. We'll have to keep an eye on it and see if he gains time. Saratin Pena. Now he pitted early, okay, under that safety car there, so I'm not sure that he can go the distance, okay, but he might have been near the back and just decided, you know what, let's get on the set of tires. But I did notice, okay, on my own that the yellows get a little bit hard to control near the end of your run there around lap 13, 14, and 15. They're a little bit harder to control, where the whites seem to last a lot longer and hold up a lot better as the run goes. But we'll have to see how that works, because Chris the Sniper did look quite quick. So I think even though he might fall behind Andrew, when Andrew does, when Chris the Sniper does go the pass, but I think he might be able to close that gap, because he looked like he did have a little bit more pace. And Andrew was struggling, so I think Andrew decided to make that early pit to see if he could maybe do something. Oh no, Thomas with a 3-second time penalty, so that's going to hurt him. Unfortunate that Ronan is DNF. The team Kick Sauber can use every point they can for the Constructors' Championship. Now, I'm imagining, I'm looking at the time right, the lap 14. Chris the Sniper is probably going to be coming in pretty close to now, I would imagine. And I imagine N21 will also be getting close to pitting both. And the fact that they're not in DRS of each other, okay, M21, I think that's going to help out Andrew quite a bit when they go to make their pit stops, right? But I think Chris the Sniper will be able to reel him in. He will be on about 6 laps, 6 or 7. Oh, look at that super Vegeta! A little bit of a dive bomb. Fortunately, doesn't avoid taking out the I think that was Fabi 1 of the Williams, because that could have been bad. Yeah, that definitely missed his breaking point there. No, I did the same thing, but I rear-ended the guy. I came in hot when it was the last lapper. Right, I saved my aggression for the last lap, right? I tend to be and go all out last lap, but yeah, that was pretty close. It looks like Chris is pitted. We'll have to see how much far behind. It doesn't look like he's that far behind Andrew. So, unfortunate for Andrew, I don't think he will be able to hold him off. I think Chris the Sniper will reel him in quite handily. So it doesn't look like it takes a lot of time. The pit stop, it looks like a pit stop you do under 20 seconds. In Hungary, it looks like. I'm just going by calculations here, right? And it looks, I guess M21 probably going to come in this time around, maybe. Yep, there he is. He's into the pit. So I'm pretty sure. I think Thomas likes to see that he's got his teammate there now in the DRS. So maybe that might help him get back into things. And like I was saying, looks like, yeah, he just set fastest lap. He had that DRS from his teammate helping him out. But as you can see, it looks like Chris the Sniper is quite handily reeling in Andrew. M21, he's about 5 seconds behind, 7 seconds behind, so he lost quite a bit of time. Chris the Sniper didn't lose all that much time, it looks like. Look at this, Super Vegeta, he seems to be quite aggressive. Here, looking to make a name for himself in the first race, I guess. He's got himself stuck between Fabi and Korea. Oh, Korea! And we just caught him getting his penalty. Yeah, that's one of the spots where you're going to get the track limits. It looks like he's going to the center of the track. He's trying to keep Petrocam behind. But I think he's lost the DRS, so I think he's going to be overtaken here. He's lost the DRS from Quincy. Let's go up to Quincy. Let's see Quincy here. Like I said, one of these, I think one of these Red Bulls is probably going to be getting a report against him. Andrew's pretty good about the reports, I'm not sure. Maybe if he wins the race, he might forget about it, but I don't think he's going to win the race because it already looks like, Chris the Sniper is within that DRS range, so no doubt in my mind, going by what I saw, Andrew, I think Andrew might even be, might even have some issues holding on to second place, but hopefully he can hold on to second and minimize the point loss to Chris the Sniper and get by a track that he not particularly fond of. Here, Sarah Timpana, he finds himself up in 5th place, but he made that early pit stop, so I'm thinking he's probably going to come in for another pit stop later on. You're probably with Andrew up there. Here's Quincy. Quincy is out of DRS range, so he's going to have a little bit of problems with that Petrocam if he can't open up a gap here in this through these windy parts of the track. But you can see Andrew is definitely losing time. And whoa, here we go. I tell you, that's probably going to help out Andrew. We're going to have to go to the front and see who's going to pit. But I think, I don't know. Are people going to pit for yellows? And it looks like Andrew is pitting. Thomas is pitting. Is M21's going to pit? And Sarah Timpana, that's going to work out for Sarah Timpana. So Chris the Sniper, he's got a pace advantage, okay? So I wouldn't count him out even though he hasn't pitted. Oh, look at this. I'm just looking at Andrew, okay? He's decided, and I think that's a good choice. He's decided to go with the whites, but he's got 0 lap old whites. Now, maybe in those first couple of laps, he might have a little bit of troubles holding off Thomas. Thomas also has a time violation, so I'm not sure he's going to be too racy for the spot. But if can hold him, I think if Andrew can hold him off for about two to 3 laps, then white tires will start to come in. I found the white tires really performed well on this track, right? Because I find that the yellow tires, you know, after 10 laps, that you started to feel the loss in grip with them, right? So I think going on to that second, so it looks like Andrew was smart in picking his tire strategy and took 2 sets of whites for this track, which is yeah. So I think he made a wise call. I think you know, because like I said, those white the yellow tires do start to give out, you know, around lap 12-ish, 13. But it depends on, you know, how many laps we do under safety car, right? Because as of right now, it's only going to be 14 laps. So the more laps we do under safety car is going to come into Thomas's advantage. But Thomas does have that time violation. So he'll be hard pressed to get a 3-second gap on Andrew, I think. Even though Andrew struggles a little bit on this track, I honestly think that Chris has a better pace here, and the 4-lap extra he has on his set of whites to Andrew's isn't going to make a difference, I don't think. And especially with the caution laps being done, I think Chris will be okay, and we'll probably be able to pull a gap. Andrew will once again probably struggle. I think Andrew is probably going to be more worried about getting a gap on Chris's teammate Thomas. I don't see anything about, where are they on the track? Oh, look at that. Okay, so under safety car, Dan's just got a track violation. So that looks like Fabi 1 and Tace Fernandez were all involved in that last safety car. It must have been what caused it. Now I know Super Vegeta, I think, was battling it out with Fabi 1, so I'm wondering if maybe something happened there. Super Vegeta seemed a little aggressive. Maybe just trying to let people know he's here to race. But yeah, I think he might have been a little too aggressive, at least at the time that I saw. But like I said, it's racing. We all get aggressive, you know. Even our tempers get going at times, right? And sometimes it makes us make the wrong decisions and what have you. I'm thinking, going by the map, looks like a, not sure what car that is. It's a blue car, but it shows no assist, so it must be a lap car. No assist. Yeah, it looks like there's quite a bit of lap cars here. In behind. because I'm at no assist and he's in last place and he's got a bunch of cars behind him. Right? I'm looking. So all those cars I think are a lap down. Something like that. Yeah. But they're saying that they're ahead of no assist. So maybe it's no assist is a lap down. So, you know, if I'm no assists right now, I'm the lap down, I'm going to go talking. This is where you get the hell out of the way of those cars, which he's not doing, which I think he should have done. Because he's a lap car and he's in the way. He should get out of the way, which he's doing, okay? Look at that. He does pull over and get out of the way. He's going to have to get out of the way anyways because he's going to get the blue flags. But he is doing the right thing here, okay? He's doing the right thing, but the cars don't realize that he's there. So but luckily nothing happened. But no assist. Did the right thing. He did he got out of the way. And I think maybe he should have done it a little earlier, but instead of waiting to the straightaway, just pull off the track and let them go before they get around. Something happened to Andrew there on the restart. I'm not sure what happened there, but it definitely looks like he got overtaken by two guys, so I'm not sure how that happened. If maybe he got roughed up going into turn one. So that's definitely going to hurt him in his hopes to challenge Chris. DRS is now enabled. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen what happened there. Not like Henry to lose 2 spots in the one thing. Now, the advantage that he did have, I think, going to lights is now gone because of the thing. Oh, look at this. Both of them with 3-second penalties, which sucks because now he's got 2 guys with 3-second penalties in front of him. So I think he really wants to get by them now because they're both with penalties. So the longer he stays behind them both, the longer the bigger the gap Chris is going to probably open up. I'm not sure that his teammate will pressure him. He'll probably back out. He'll probably play the team game there. I don't think he'll go for the pass, honestly. Because I think he would just hurt his teammate by doing so. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens there. I'm pretty sure that Chris the Sniper eventually is going to open up a gap. Both Thomas and M21 have 3-second penalties, so yeah, Andrew would like to get by them because with them having those penalties, it kind of makes you want to get by them, but I don't think they're gonna I don't think it's gonna be easy for Andrew to get by. And it doesn't look like Chris the Sniper, so he's keeping them in that DRS range, which is going to make it even harder for Andrew to make any sort of a attempt on a pass. Now you see him. Now that's going to be, look at this. Oh, wow. Thomas just cuts it right in front of the thing. Luckily, I think Andrew backed out there because he seen an accident coming. Didn't look like Thomas had any intent of, because he used the full corner. He didn't give any room coming through. So good thing Andrew backed out on that, or else he'd probably find himself in the wall. Yeah, I think Andrew's going to find himself having a hard time getting by these two. Mainly because they both have DRS. So trying to make the clean pass in the DRS zone is going to be that much harder. With the two cars that are in front of him both having DRS, he's not going to be able to... Whoa! And now he got the Ferrari. He goes, wow! Oh, wow! It looked like Thomas again goes wide into the corner and cuts off Andrew. Not sure that was, didn't want to give up the corner, but you got to hold your line. I'm not sure, I didn't quite catch that, but it looked like he kind of pushed his way up in front of Andrew again. I imagine Andrew is now probably getting impatient with Thomas. He didn't like the fact that Thomas didn't hold his line into turn 2 there. But we shall see. Andrew would love to get by Thomas, but I don't think he's gonna have a hard time. It looks like they're determined to keep Andrew behind them. I would like to see Andrew get in front of him because technically he really is the only one that has a shot of competing for first place against Chris, because both M21 and Thomas have the 3-second penalties. But I'm pretty sure Thomas is playing the team game and trying to keep Andrew behind him. I think Andrew might be quicker than Thomas, but because of this track and that DRS, it's making it a lot harder for Andrew to make the pass. And Andrew's going for it. That was a nice clean. He leaves the room. Yeah, that was a nice pass. He went for it and he held that line, so that was a good job. Good job there by Andrew. He gets himself up into a third spot, so good job by Andrew, and still in that DRS range of M21. It might not be as easy to get by. There's Thomas, and Thomas is definitely not out of it because he's still in that DRS. We'll have to see. Let's go through the no assist in the back here. We got Dan. Oh, Thomas. Oh, another penalty. So he's definitely out of it. We're going to have to go. Let's go check out the penalties. So, okay, you got 6 seconds now to Thomas. So he's definitely out of it. If Petrocam puts on the things, he might even be at risk of losing fifth spot. M21 with only 3 seconds. But still, Andrew right behind him. So I think Andrew, as long as he doesn't get taken out or how it is and it should safely get second place. And we're just going to go through the back guys because apparently I don't concentrate enough on the back guys, which I think I've done a lot of. Oh, FM Mitriani looks like he's having some issues. Hopefully he gets going so we don't get a caution here. Safety car. But he's definitely having some issues. I don't know what happened. His wings look fine. So I'm really wondering what he's doing. Why he's 17 laps. Maybe his tires are giving away. I don't know. I don't think so. White tires held up pretty good. Yeah, something must have happened. I don't know. Maybe somebody called him during the race and he had to look down and pick up his phone. I don't know. But yeah, something definitely happened there. Tarzan, it looks like in the back here, Tarzan, yeah, they all got some separation. You got Nocio and the right Korea, and then Quincy trying to hold on to that final. Whoa, did I notice some damage to his wing? No. Yes, Quincy's got some damage to his wing. That's going to affect him on this track, okay? I'm sorry, but that is definitely going to affect him. I'm not sure if right Korea, has he got damage? No, he's okay. So I think Quincy, unfortunately, is not going to be able to hold that ninth spot. I think he's going to be losing that spot to probably Korea and OCO, but he might get lucky because of the penalties. He might not be able to pull 3 seconds on him. It looks like he's doing his best, but I just have a hard time believing that he's going to be able to hold him off with that damage that he has to his wing. I don't know why he goes for the move there, especially when we're coming into the DRS range. I'd rather be the guy with DRS. Whoa, wow, Quincy. He's feeling the effect, I think, of that wing. He's able to hold off Nocio for now. But I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna lose now. Nocio goes inside on him. Whoa, Quincy uses all the track there, which Nocio probably had to back out for. But he's probably not getting the grip, that front end grip anymore, so it's probably why he's not able to hold an inside line and had to use the full track there and not leave room. But I think Quincy's going to find himself having a hard time, but it's late in the race. He doesn't want to make the pit, so he wants to hold on to as much as he can, and I think he's going to lose that final point spot, I think, to Nocio. And he's going to find himself probably just trying to hold into that 3 seconds to maybe get a point out of this race. But I think Nocio will make the pass this time. We'll have to see. This is for the final points position, and it looks like Nocio has got it. I think once Quincy's trying. But I just don't think he's going to be able to do it with that damage that he has to the left side of his wing. And it looks like Nocio has got by, and I think now they will pull away, and I fear that Quincy is now out of the points. And Nocio is looking to run down Korea to take that 9th spot, as Korea has that 3-second penalty. We've got Sarah Tempana with yeah, but he's got 2 guys with penalties in front of him. So second Penna's probably gonna, it looks like he might get that sixth place maybe. Petrocam up in fifth place, so he's having a good day. You don't normally see him up in the top five, so I'm pretty sure he's happy with his day. And I'm just looking as we're winding down on the left. Oh, another 3-second lineup penalties coming now for the track violation. And it looks like M21, it looks like them yellow tires are starting to fall off on M21 and Thomas. Thomas with another. Man, Petrocam, can you make up 2 seconds? Because if you can, 2.5 seconds, you might get fourth place, because Thomas is taking a lot of time penalties here. But I think he'll still hang in there for that fourth spot. Let's go up to Andrew. Andrew is losing time on Chris the Sniper, but I think good day. I think he'll be still happy with second place, as he expressed to me earlier. Not his favorite track. And here we go on the final lap. I'll stay to the front. Looks like we got a lap car of no assist, who gets out of the way quite a bit. Yeah, I think he understands there's a title race, but I honestly don't think Andrew's going to be able to do anything with Chris the Sniper. He's 2.3, 2.2. He is gaining a little bit, but he's not going to make up 2 seconds in a lap on Chris. I don't think. There's not that much difference in the tires. Right, but it looks like those yellow tires for M21 and Thomas have both faded. So, yeah, it looks like Chris, our leader, is going to have no problem on time. Andrew did make a little bit of a lunge there, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Caution in third sector, and here comes Chris the Sniper with the win, and then we got Andrew followed for second place, and M21, the new Ferrari driver, in third. Then we have Thomas, who will hold on to fourth place, I think, because Petrocam's too far behind. Just waiting for Petrocam across the line here, which he does. And then we got Sertan Penna holds on to sixth. Then we got Frankie in seventh. Super Vegeta, the new guy, in eighth place. Right, Korea in ninth. And the No-Siob gets the final point position. Sibo, whatever. And then Quincy, unfortunately, with that wing damage, wasn't able to get into the points. And, yeah, we'll go through the rest of the guys. Our driver of the day is Sertan Penna. Just waiting to see the finishing order here so I can finish off the finishing order. Chris the Sniper with the win, Andrew with second place, and then M21, the new Ferrari driver, in third place. I think Andrew will be happy with the second place result. So yeah, so where was I? I was No-Siob, then Quincy in 11th. Tarzan in 12th, Mitriani in 13th, Dance in 14th, No Assist in 15th, and then Toby, Fabi, Tace Fernandez, Ronan, and Captain Teenless, all DNF'd. Okay, so I guess now I gotta go do interviews. I don't even have any questions. I wish somebody would once in a while message me for questions because, well, communicating with race now. Okay. Anyways, I don't think I need that anymore. Okay, I guess I need to leave this on though because now I gotta do the interviews. That's something I like. That's something I'm used to. Okay, so let me flick over to the chat room. I guess it is. Join. There. There we go. All right, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, hello, Mike. We are here.
All right, that's good. I don't know. Is Andrew in there?
No, I will call in. No. Just a moment. You may start with Pier Francesco, third place.
Okay, maybe I don't have a question for him. Anyway, yeah, Pierre, let's say,
Here we are.
Pierre, did you find them yellow tires kind of wore out near the end there? You weren't able to hold off Andrew?
Yes, they were really worn compared to the hard tires, even the ones pitted before the safety car. And but I think it was not an optimal choice, but still a good one, because I was in the fight for many laps. I don't know if the yards could have let me rejoin with the top three after that overtake on Mitra and there.
Yeah, no, you know what? I raced also Hungary on Wednesday, and I found the yellow tires fell off around lap 12. After putting about 12 laps on them, they started to fall off and got a little loose in the rear end there. So, yeah, and I noticed Andrew saved a set of whites. He had two sets of whites, so he must have had a different tire strategy going into qualifying there. So yeah, I tried.
Andrew is here.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm here.
So listen, I guess you're glad with second place. You were telling me earlier it's not your best track. I noticed you had a second set of whites there, so you must have planned for that in your strategy when picking your tire strategy for the race.
Yeah, I just had very bad tire wear, so I just knew that I couldn't do anything with the mediums. They just felt really bad. The only tire I could drive on was the hards.
Yeah, I found I struggled on the yellows too when I raced there as well. So I thought that was a good move on your part, but it looked like Chris, the sniper, just had the pace today, and I think you would be happy coming away with second place. Would that be correct?
Honestly, he had a pace. He was much faster on this track, but it wasn't fair. I just got slowed down by that car at the end.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I understand. Okay, Chris, the sniper. My question for you. I guess you're happy with the race win. Were you scared that maybe not pitting there when everyone else behind you did? Were you worried that maybe you might not have the pace to hold off the three behind you?
No, not so results, but I believe that if you have doubts, you are not going to finish the race. I was just driving till the end, just that, no, not thinking about anything else, just the strategy and pushing as fast as I can because Andrew was really fast. And yeah, just that. Maybe I got also lucky, but I trained really hard for this race. So.
Yeah, I know from Andrew's point, he told me he struggled on this track. So, but you look like you know at the start of the race, you definitely look like you had that pace. You were able to pull out of that DRS range and look like Andrew on the yellows was struggling at the beginning of the race. I think he was happy probably to see that safety car come out so he could get onto them white tires and play with the white tires that he found much better handling. How did you find the tires? Did you prefer the white tire over the yellow as well?
Yeah, the hard ones were really incredible. Against the medium, no chance really.
Yeah.
In the second safety, I didn't pit because I had only a medium, and
Yeah,
it was not.
yeah, I saw that too. But you know what? I saw the pace that you were setting before, and I thought the 4 laps older tires that you had, I didn't think was going to affect you because of the pace you had earlier in the race. So I thought you were going to be able to hold them off, which you did, which is great. And I just want to say, great race by all you guys. And that's it for me for my interviews. I'm going to go have my dinner now. And congratulations to Chris, the winner, Andrew in second, and Pierre Francesco. M21, third place.
Yes.
The
yes.
new Ferrari driver. So,
Thanks to everyone. Thank you.
so congratulations, guys. I'm out of here and enjoy the stream. Okay, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, ciao, guys. All right, there we go. Interview's over. Not too bad. I think I'm not used to this interview thing, but this league likes it. I guess they want to go through it. But anyways, that's the race. Exciting race. Looked pretty good. Pretty clean race. You know, I'm not sure. I didn't know there was some safety cars, but well, we'll see what happens in the report center. But up at the front, it looks fairly clean. You know, a couple of touch and go moments, but I don't think anything worth reporting from anybody's end. So I hope everybody enjoyed the race. I'm the Ghost, and I'm out, and I'll see you next Friday. Ciao.